I know what you're thinking. Seedance 2.0, some expensive AI model, a paid subscription you can't afford. Wrong. What you just watched cost absolutely nothing to make, not a single dollar, and it wasn't generated with any premium tool. This entire video, every frame, every scene, every transition, was built using a completely free workflow inside Google Flow. Here's the part that actually shocked me when I first figured this out. The secret isn't the video tool at all. It's the storyboard. When you feed AI the right structure, the output looks like this, even on the free plan. I'm going to show you exactly how I did it, step by step. This is Jax Prompton AI. If this is your first time here, hit subscribe, because this is just the beginning of what's possible. Let's build something. The first thing we need to do is create a character reference, and this step is more important than most people realize. Open ChatGPT and click the plus icon to upload the image you want to use as your character. In my case, I'm using my own photo. Once the image is uploaded, click on it to make sure it's selected, then paste this prompt. Use the uploaded reference photo to match the person's facial features, hairstyle, skin tone, body build, and overall appearance. Keep the same identity across all three views. Hit send and give it a few moments. Here's why this matters. Without a solid character reference, your AI-generated scenes will look like they feature completely different people. The character will shift from frame to frame, and the whole thing falls apart. But when you lock in the reference early, the AI has something consistent to build from. And that consistency is what makes the final result actually look good. Okay, now watch what happens. ChatGPT generates 3 views of the same character. Front, side, and back. Same face, same hairstyle, same everything. This is our character turnaround, and we're going to use it throughout the entire project. Now click on the image to open the editing panel. In the Describe Edit box, paste your character turnaround prompt. If you'd like to use the exact prompt I'm using in this tutorial, you'll find it in the video description and pinned in the comment section below. This will generate front, side, and back views of the same character, giving us a consistent reference for the entire storyboard and helping the AI maintain character continuity across every scene. Here is the final result. The AI successfully generated a complete character turnaround with front, side, and back views, while maintaining the same identity and appearance. This gives us a solid reference that we'll use throughout the storyboard creation process. Once you're happy with the result, simply click the download button to save the image, since we'll need it again in the next steps of our workflow. Here's where things get interesting. Open a new tab and head over to Claude AI. Click the plus icon, select Add Files, and upload the character reference image we just created. Now, click the plus icon again and upload the master storyboard prompt. I'll link this file in the description. And the reason I want you to grab it is because it's not just for this project. You can drop in any story, adventure, documentary, fantasy, action, and it automatically structures it into a full storyboard. It's one of those things that saves hours of work once you have it. Now it's time to add your story. You can use any story you want here. Once it's ready, paste it below the uploaded files and hit Send. Claude will now analyze the character reference, the master prompt, and your story all at once, and generate a complete storyboard document. And this is the moment the whole workflow clicks. Watch this. Just like that, Claude has generated a fully structured storyboard document. 13 pages covering every scene, camera angle, character action, emotion, and transition. Everything you'd need to move into production is right here. Click the download button and save the docx file. We're going to use this in the next step. Now we're going to bring the storyboard to life visually, and this is the step most people skip over too fast. Head back to ChatGPT and upload 2 things, the storyboard document we just downloaded and the character reference image. Then paste this instruction. Based on the file I gave you and the photo I gave you, create storyboard images for the story and the document, while maintaining character consistency throughout every scene. Hit send and let ChatGPT work. When the frames come in, notice something important. The character looks the same in every single scene. Same face, same build, same style, from the first frame to the last. That's not an accident. That's the character reference doing its job. This gives us something really valuable. A visual map of the entire story before we generate a single frame of video. We can see the composition, the pacing, the emotional arc, and if something's off, we can fix it now instead of later. Speaking of which, at the end of the sequence, you'll notice a scene that contains the words, fade to black. That's an error, and here's how we handle it. Click Edit and type, I want you to remove the scene at the end that contains the words fade to black. Hit send. ChatGPT regenerates the storyboard with that scene removed. Everything else stays intact. This is one of the biggest advantages of working this way. You never have to start over from scratch. You just edit the specific part that needs fixing and the rest holds together. Once you're happy with the final version, download it. The next step is where the real magic happens. We're about to take these still images and turn them into actual video footage using a completely free tool. And the results honestly surprised me the first time I saw them. Keep watching. Open a new tab and search for Flow AI. Click the first Google Labs result and open it. Inside Flow, click the plus icon at the bottom and upload the storyboard images we just created. Then click Agent and open the settings panel. Set the duration to 10 seconds, the number of videos to 1, and select OmniFlash as the model. Quick note, we're using the free version of Google Flow here, which gives you 50 credits per day. No subscription required. Now paste this prompt. Generate a cinematic short film that follows the provided storyboard exactly from the beginning to the end of the story, preserving the original narrative sequence without changing or reordering any events. Ensure full visual and narrative continuity across all scenes, treating each storyboard frame as a direct blueprint for the film's progression. Click Send. A few moments later, there it is. The video follows the storyboard scene by scene. The character is consistent, the composition holds, and the story moves. And remember, this is OmniFlash, the faster, free model. Not a premium tool, not a paid subscription, just the free plan. Once you're satisfied, hit download and save the video. We've just completed part 1, but we're not done yet. Here's something that most AI filmmaking tutorials never show you: how to actually keep going beyond the first sequence without losing continuity. Go back to ChatGPT, use the final scene from your first storyboard as the anchor point, and paste this instruction. Continue the storyboard from the final scene. The baby dinosaur playfully runs around Marcus on the forest trail, chasing leaves and circling him with excitement. Marcus laughs, stops walking, and gently lifts the baby dinosaur into his arms. The dinosaur nuzzles against him as they continue their journey deeper into the forest together. Hit send. ChatGPT reads the ending of part 1 and builds directly from it. Same character, same environment, same emotional thread. The story doesn't reset. It continues. This is what makes the workflow scalable. Instead of trying to generate one massive storyboard all at once, you build chapter by chapter. Each section connects to the last, and you can keep going. Short film, series, full-length story, without breaking the visual consistency. Download the second storyboard and go back to Google Flow. Upload the new storyboard to Flow the same way as before. Click the 3 dots menu and select Add to Prompt. Paste the same animation prompt and hit Send. When the second video comes in, play it back. The character is still consistent. The dinosaur behaves exactly as described. The story picks up exactly where part 1 ended. Now here's where things get really interesting. We don't need to export anything into a separate editing tool just to combine the clips. We can do it right here inside Flow. Go back to the first video, open the Edit panel, move to the end of the timeline, and click the X icon. Then select Add Clip and choose the second video. Flow joins them together automatically. Now play the full sequence. Part 1 flows directly into Part 2. Same character, same visual style, one continuous story, and we built it in pieces, completely for free, inside a single tool. That's the workflow, and the reason it works so well is because every step feeds into the next. The character reference informs the storyboard guides the frames, and the frames drive the video. So that's the complete pipeline, from a basic story idea all the way to a finished AI-generated video using ChatGPT, Claude AI, and Google Flow. If you want to keep building on this, the next step is adding more chapters, experimenting with different genres, or swapping in a completely different character. The system handles all of it. If this video helped you, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. I'm putting out more AI filmmaking tutorials, automation workflows, and free tool breakdowns regularly, and you don't want to miss what's coming next. Drop a comment below and let me know what kind of story you're planning to create with this. I read everyone. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.